Hey, what's going on YouTube? So it's been a minute since I've made a video. I've just been super busy. Turns out this whole YouTube thing is more harder than you think. Recording ain't so bad, it's just trying to get everything set up and then editing the videos. It takes way too much time. So most of the time it's just easier to get the work done than it is to sit around and record. But anyways, I think I've gotten a few more subscribers since I started doing this. So I was like, you know what the heck, new year, let's try to see if I can keep that going. But anyways, today I'm going to be installing a new exhaust fan in one of my houses. So I have these old shuttered type exhaust fans that sit inside the house, and whenever I windrow, it's just super hard to get close to the wall when I'm driving by the tractor. So I turned around and bought a whole new exhaust fan, and these are wall mounted fans, which I guess they all are, but this one in particular turns around and you can mount it and it sticks outside of the wall. So when you're riding down there with the tractor, when you're trying to windrow or decake, you don't have to worry about hitting and snagging on them fans. So I have already installed one of these fans. So these are Munters 36-inch butterfly exhaust fans. I just picked it up at my local poultry store. So far, the other one that I installed been working pretty good. The only difference between this and this one over here, which I guess this one is actually belt driven, but the other ones, most exhaust fans, they are direct driven. This one is just like a super old one. It's just, like I said, it broke down. I think the motor cost like $200 and some to buy. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just put a whole new fan that's going to be more efficient and easier to maintain in the long run. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Hopefully I can get most of it done. If not, I'll try to record when I do have it done. But like I said, it's just kind of hard to get the work done and then record and then make a video that, you know, some people will actually watch. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go put on the GoPro on my forehead, and then I'm gonna go in there and start trying to take out this fan. I think the opening on this is a little bit smaller than what the fan is, so I might have to cut out a little bit around it just to make it sit and fit. That's what I had to do on the other one, but that shouldn't be too bad. It's beautiful weather out here for January. It's like 60 degrees right now, which is, I mean, it's crazy. Good for the poultry growers. If you have a flock of birds going, I mean, you ain't burning a whole lot of gas. So, and plus it's really good for your birds. Seems to help them out quite a bit. My birds went out last week, and they weighed really good considering the weather. I mean, it helped them out a ton. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, try to get this knocked out. All right, so I got the cover off. Now I'm just need to go in there and see what how this thing is even held on there. But it looks like it's got some screws in each corner, and then this is like a wood frame. So yeah, these things are not very efficient. I think they put them on there, and like I said, most of the other ones they're just a box fan and they're direct driven, but this one's belt, and I just don't like it. So here she is. Like I said, these things are pretty rough looking. I think these are probably the worst ones out of my other ones. Hopefully in the near future I'll be able to keep changing these out as they go bad, and I'll end up all with new ones. A new one will run you close to it looks like these ones even swing out. And if they do, I'll just cut it off and... Dang it, I should have brought me... See if I can hit it with this. Oh man, I should have brought me a little hammer or something. That's a pain. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Come on. I mean, it's a pretty good idea, but oh man, that's crazy. Look at that. Swings out and everything. Oh, I didn't know it did that. So, just make it easier to take off with her, that's for sure. So now instead of having to mess with it, I'll just pull this one and this off, and pull the whole friggin' thing out. It shouldn't be too heavy. Just push that back in there and take that off. Hopefully I got my flathead. Oh yeah. Alright, so I wonder if I should take the motor off. Yeah, I didn't bring... I'm gonna leave it on there. Let's see what we have here. Ah, dang it. I hate these stupid flatheads. No, this is not gonna work out. I might have to get my grinder and cut it off. I freaking hate these things. Nope. Well, let me go get my grinder. Oh, I guess I don't have to even go over there. I'm just gonna climb through here. Let me climb out and get my grinder. And I'm gonna cut that sucker off of there. What's up, Arlo? Save me a walk. There we go. I knew I was gonna need this. These things will solve a lot of problems. Man, I was working out last week and I turned around and did something to my lower back and it has been tight. It hurts quite a bit. I'm just gonna cut it right here. I don't think, let me see. Nope, still not all the way out of there. Okay, now I'll have to make sure I keep an eye out for fires. Oh yeah, that's cut off now. Let me push this back on here and get the other one. So yeah, you definitely want to be careful with that because the last thing I want to do is catch this on fire. So there she went. I was not expecting that, but it worked out. Oh, it's pretty heavy too. Let me go get my pry bar so I can take this off, and then I'll just cut this flush. See what we have. these are screwed on there, but I think. Okay, they're set. Okay, here we go. And that should do the trick. Okay. So that one's cut. Now I'm gonna go through here. I think that's it, right? Unless it's got more nails back here. I should have brought, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take one of these screws and put it right here, see if I can pry on it. Okay, so I'll put it right here next to it. And I'm gonna use this to see if I, oh yeah, buddy. Look at that. There we go. Got that one out. Come on, baby. Get out. Come on. Let's see if I can stick this in there now. Pry it up. There we go. There we go. There we go. That one's. Okay. I'm gonna take this one. Put it over here. You know, this is turning out to be more a job than it was last time. The other one I was just able to cut those pieces out and it fit on there just right, but it seems like this hole that they have on this one is way smaller. Hey guys, so my GoPro ended up dying, but I finally got the housing mounted. I ended up having to do quite a bit of cutting to try to get this to fit, but I guess I didn't have the instruction booklet. They didn't include it in the kit over there, so I was just kind of going off memory of the other one that I installed last flock. But the rough opening needs to be 44 by 44, so that's what I ended up doing. I ended up cutting out some more of the plywood and ended up removing some of the 2x4s, 2x6s, and finally got it to fit. So I'm gonna call it good for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to come back and install the sheet metal that I removed around to get it to fit better. It's a lot easier without the sheet metal on there, but I'm gonna go back through, cut the sheet metal out to fit around the fan housing, and then install it. And then I'll see if I'll have time to mount the rest of the hardware on there before I gotta go to work. But anyways, stay tuned for part 2. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.